Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them. We do not know. That is one of the things you must... Is there anything else? If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen. You should ask Master Vuk about that, Padawan. He is in charge of our relations with the way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. You must draw strength from each other.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Juhani and brought her back into the Order, and have given us all great hope for your future success. For good or ill, you are now a true Padawan. The time has come for you and Bastila to investigate. For good or ill...
Greetings, young Padawan. Have you come seeking knowledge? As chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I find your quest for knowledge admirable. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect overeager Padawan. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a Master. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson. May the Force be with you.
I have nothing left to teach you, Padawan, though a Jedi is ever learning. The lessons that yet await you are to be found beyond the walls of... Now that the first stage of your training is complete, I am certain they would be eager to have you aid us in our struggle against Darth Malak.
Your training is now complete. When we heard of the ruin, we sent a Jedi to... The Force is the secrets to... A Jedi must ever... If Shen Matali is not you should ask Master Vuk about that, Padawan. The way ahead will be...
For good or ill...
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order. I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth about myself and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light. After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide, you, back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
This has been a painful lesson, Juhani, but it seems you have learned it well. I am certain you will be a credit to the Order.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
How may I be of assistance? Farewell, then.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. Thank you, young Jedi.
Shark King Watawama Mulira. Yuan Lipa Ak Inkokun. Da Hupa Botenya Go Juju Biti. Jas Grogito Patslimo.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malik likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins. Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake. These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information. The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything. Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else. The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life. Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Yes?
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 I'm here.
Yes?
The Force fights with me!
What can I do?
Yes?
Let's make this
What can I do?
What?
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found. I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manaan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
That hurt, I bet.
I'm here.
Sure. That hurt, I bet.
You shall fall.
That hurt, I bet. What? That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
I'm here.
What? Yes?
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
There. Four.
Sure.
How can I help? No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have? Good. On which planet were you born? Excellent. Your current age is? Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character. You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated them. Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the Council of your great deed. Thank you for exacting my revenge on those Mandal...
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets. but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order.
다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주이다 보던가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나르고 주축 론다 디호던가 군 헝가비 오늘 군베스 칭 발라몰레 통킹바 노노텍 통하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바 니타 포에 티키토 돌바다 봉과레요 카
Kachikun Idahodonga, Ikinkuno Bamulera-chikun, Slimopodona Rundihodunga ku Hunkabe.
Takumjus Tahmiki Grabulmogo, Kachichu Itabodunga, Tolbabank, Wale Oganda Naru Chuchut, Mogesha Ponka, Bolawana Chikne, Bamule Slimo, Podadada Nanga Kumbist, Mule Rabest,
Runda di Hodonga kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tunking Ba Nunotek, Tukning Chut. Kachikun Idahodonga, Ikinkuno Bamulera-chikun, Slimopodona Rundihodunga ku Hunkabe.
Muchashak Pakat, Kieno no Namapaole Rachikun,
Runda di Hodonga kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tunking Ba Nunotek,
Takumjus Tahmiki Grabulmogo, Kachichu Itabodunga, Tolbabank, Wale Oganda Naru Chuchut, Tong Haitwam Jiji Jumblumpa, Nitapoe Tikito, Dolpa da Bonkwaleo Gandona Chuchut, Kachichu Itadundonga.
Kachikun Idahodonga, Ikinkuno Bamulera-chikun, Slimopodona Rundihodunga ku.
We Ithanan Dayata, Wata Yuma, Wamahuhu Nandetik, Shatung ni Patoga, Wanakuzbe Ching.
Runda di Hodonga kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tunking Ba Nunotek. Kachikun Idahodonga, Ikinkuno Bamulera-chikun, Kachikun Idahodonga, Ikinkuno Bamulera-chikun, Slimopodona Rundihodunga.
We Ithanan Dayata, Wata Yuma, Wamahuhu Nandetik, Shatung ni Patoga, Wanakuzbe Ching Palamule Tonke.
Runda di Hodonga kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tunking Ba Nunotek, Tu. Kachikun Idahodonga, Ikinkuno Bamulera-chikun, Slimopodona Rundihodunga. Runda di Hodonga kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tunking Ba Nu.
We Ithanan Dayata, Wata Yuma, Wamahuhu Nandetik, Shatung ni Patog.
Kachikun Idahodonga, Ikinkuno Bamulera-chikun, Slimopodona Rundihodunga. Kachikun Idahodonga, Ikinkuno Bamulera-chikun.
you
Yes?
You